It's the Mom Show. I'm Kristin Cruz. How are you? Happy Thursday, Friday Junior, favorite day of the week for me. Mom Show's on live every Thursday, 12 to 1, and is really the best way to celebrate how good we all did as parents this week. Yay, us. And then tomorrow's Friday, which pretty much doesn't even count, right? Because they're not going to come home with homework, probably the kids I'm talking about, not husbands. Well, you never know. Weekend warriors. They've always got projects going on. But, and we get to look forward to some plans with girlfriends, maybe. Do you have any of those on your calendar? Listen. We need to be with our tribe. We need the support of our girlfriends. So I hope you have some plans made for the weekend. Something nice for you guys. I think I'm doing a wine night tomorrow night at a girlfriend's house, which is really sweet. And I always felt awkward asking girlfriends to get together to do something. I don't know why, because it wasn't like an event or a birthday. It was just because. And a girlfriend of mine texted me and said, "Oh, I'm just having a few girls over for wine and dinner." And I was like, I'm in. And why don't we do that more? So I'm going to let you know about some social things because I think they're good for us. It makes us have to get out of our yoga pants. We have to put on something other than flats or flip-flops. We must show up and we get some adult time and it's healthy for us. So whether it's girl time, dinner at a friend's house, or you're going to go do a spa day. I've been talking about beauty treatments on my Instagram page. Great things here in the SCV that I want you to know about. You could take a girlfriend. You know, I went to Valencia Medical Center last week, and I had so many girlfriends ask me, "What are you doing there? What's going on? Can I go with you?" Yes, we can make it a girls' day. Or if you just need a night in with girls doing nothing. I have a mom's night in giveaway that I'm going to do each month starting this month, and it's things like face masks and books and a movie, from a movie studio that's sending us what's their latest release, and you get it first. That kind of girl time that we need, sans kids, no kids, is good for us. It really is. We love the little buggers, but you know what? We need some time by ourselves. And I will tell you what, I have some fun planned for you in this show today. Kathy Copcutt, the Bel Air mommy, is coming on the Mom Show to review Daddy's Home 2, which you've probably seen everywhere because my kids basically live on YouTube and the commercials have been playing every 5 seconds. We also have a charity event that's coming up in conjunction with the Hollywood movie Leap. It's called Footloose, and it's all about how you can help donate used dance shoes to kids who need them. This is a really cool thing. So all moms, all girl chat, all hour long here on your hometown station with The Mom Show. Right now, Kathy Copcutt, the woman who I live vicariously through, BelAirMommy.com, is with us on The Mom Show. How are you today, sweetie?
I'm good, love. How are you?
I swear, if I see any more pictures of you at Disneyland, can I just be one of you? Can I be your other kid? Do you want 2 kids?
You're my other half. I love you. We love Disneyland. How
Jeez.
cute were those mugs?
Oh, my gosh. Okay, Kathy, you remember last week I was talking about the Christmas cups at Starbucks? I get very excited every year to see what the design is going to be. And then Kathy was saying, oh, my gosh, no, you need to see the Disney mugs that are happening. You can only get on at Downtown Disney, right?
Only downtown. No, I'm so sorry. In Disney California Adventure.
Oh,
It's not in downtown. You have to go into Disney California Adventure.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's the bestest gal pal ever. She
love you.
went there and totally got me one. I'm going to post a picture of it so you can see it on our Facebook Live. It is so beautiful, and you're the bestest, sweetest thing. Thank you so much.
Isn't it adorable, though? Can't tell you, it's like you walk into Disneyland, and even the air is better. I mean, everything's just happier.
It's true. You smell that popcorn, and you get that sweet kind of cool breeze down in Anaheim, and it's just you're teleported somewhere else in life. All the stress goes away, unless of course you're working. Like is where I spent most of my hours at Disneyland. I clocked hours in my life actually working there. But if it's a day off, man, it's magical. So Kathy, you once again have gone behind the scenes to a totally star-studded, celebrity-filled movie event.
Oh my gosh. This movie, I have to tell you something. I mean this from not that I don't mean any of it, but this from the bottom of my heart. I almost peed in my pants laughing. It got to the point where we went and saw a late show. We went and saw the 7:30 show. And
we're talking about Daddy's Home 2, right? Daddy's Home 2.
Daddy's Home 2, correct. Daddy's Home 2, and we went and saw the 7:30 show. And Preston at middle of it fell asleep on my lap. And I swear to you, I was laughing so hard. I was holding his head because his neck it was flopping around. And then at one point, I'm like, I'm going to pee like right now and right here. And I thought my child is going to wake up completely wet because I just peed on him.
Oh my gosh!
This movie.
Let me tell you what.
So
can I just tell you?
Hilarious.
Moms get it too, because after a couple of kids, that happens with a sneeze or a good laugh. And that's our life, right? And that's hashtag mom life right here.
Yes.
But
people are like, oh, did you do your kegels? I'm like, that does not work for me. I'm like,
Please.
do not tell me that. So yeah, no.
Please,
no.
no.
It was the funniest movie, and the underlying story.
Okay.
And I'm a co-parenting mom, and so the underlying story to me is it's positive co-parenting. And one of the things that I really love, actually, there's a few things, but one, when we talk about moms, Linda, who plays Will's wife, and then we've got Mark's wife, who's truly in real life, she's a supermodel, and I can't pronounce her name because I don't want to massacre her name. But she's absolutely gorgeous. And one of the things that I really loved on camera that they got their point across is that two women, one can be absolutely, truly, there are stunning women in this world, but that doesn't take away from your beauty. Every woman, no matter who you are beautiful, and you stand on your own. You are your own. So, and another beautiful woman doesn't take away from you. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me of that saying where a rose doesn't look at another rose and say, that rose is so beautiful. They just are. Mm-hmm. And I love the fact that the two women on screen got along and they never fought. And even though, she was a supermodel, Linda's character, she didn't find it intimidating. Mm. And that's so important as women that we need to remember, what? Someone else's beauty doesn't take away from yours. You're just as beautiful.
Well,
and everyone is different.
I love that message. The ladies in the film, Alessandra Ambrosio, I think is the model's name that we didn't want to say.
Yes, Alessandra.
You'll recognize her. Yeah, you'll recognize her from Victoria's Secret's catalogs over the last 10 years, right? But they got along. But did the men, because in the first movie, Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, that relationship was hilarious. And they did not, or rather, Will did not accept that Marky Mark was his wife's ex because
they were best friends in this movie. It was Mel Gibson that came, who plays Mark Wahlberg's father. And I have to tell you, no one could have played Mark Wahlberg's father. Even Mark's real father couldn't have played it as good as Mel did.
Really?
Mel nailed it.
And he's looking good, too, I have to say, for his, Mel's no spring chicken.
Great.
He looks great.
He looks great. Listen, he was freaking hilarious. He nailed that macho, egotistical, men are men. And, it was hilarious. And he was the instigator. It reminded me, it almost reminded me of the lamb being led into the lion's den because everybody was getting along and everyone was happy. And then Mel shows up and you could just see it. You're like, it's going to implode right now.
Good.
It was awesome.
Daddy's Home 2 it comes out today. Will Ferrell stars in it and produces it, so it's going to be hilarious. Also included in the cast, John Lithgow, who I think is to die for funny, forever been one of my favorites. And then
just his facial expression.
Just his facial expression. All he has to do is give you a look, that look that John looks, and you're laughing because he's so funny. John Cena is in the movie as well. Now I know that is going to make every kid that you have excited to go see the movie. What's his role in this film?
John Cena is Mark Wahlberg's. It's Alessandro's ex-husband. So they share the daughter. Because Alessandra has a little girl and Mark's the stepdad and John is the father.
Got it. So just when Mark thinks nobody could be hotter than him, steps John Cena. There you go.
John Cena, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So Kathy Copcutt at BelAirMommie.com was on the red carpet talking to the stars of Daddy's Home 2. And there's actually video. We will put links up in the Facebook Live on the KHTS Facebook page, as well as those videos that Kathy grabs, these behind the scenes. Kathy's not shy when it comes to grabbing the video she needs to grab.
I'll tell you who I was intimidated by, Mark Wahlberg. He walked by and I got tongue twisted. I didn't know what to ask him. I didn't know what to say. I literally shut down. I just said, good movie, Mark.
You just yelled at him, threw something, and ran away?
I'm like, good movie. And then that was it. I couldn't bring myself to say, hey, Mark, get over it. I completely...
Kathy, come on, girl. Get it together.
Honestly, and he walked away, and I thought, what the hell did I just do? I missed my opportunity.
Oh my gosh. Well, you definitely so you just waited for the kids to come along because she interviewed all the kid actors. No problem. They are really, really cute.
They were adorable.
So talented.
They were so sweet.
We're putting the videos up so that anytime you go to the hometownstation.com and you see the blog archives of the Mom Show, you're going to see videos there from all kinds of different people that are in our mom entourage. And Kathy always scoops the great backstage stuff. I mean, that last week, check out the last week too, because she had Mark Ruffalo's Instagram Live going on while he was at Thor. And then
was that hilarious?
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
We have her interview with Kate Blanchett. Hello. And so, so this week we are posting her interviews with the kids from Daddy's Home too. Those kids aren't they amazing how together and mature they are? Couldn't believe it when they were talking to you.
Mind-blowing. They spoke so eloquently and they were focused. And they were polite. I mean, their parents were just absolutely, and their parents were just a few feet away from them. And that's what I loved about it. They weren't there on their own.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad were there. That was nice.
That's really important in Hollywood. Holy moly. I mean, it makes such a difference even when you talk to child stars like Alyssa Milano, people who've grown up in this industry, when they say the difference, or Taylor Swift, the difference is that their parents were very, very, very involved. I think that's so important. We've got a lot of parents up here in the Santa Clarita Valley who have kids in the industry, and they're so involved and so on top of it. It makes a big difference. Sounds like these kids were amazing. They're acting on point. The cast looks hilarious and gorgeous for everybody. Happy moms, happy dads that are in the movie theater for this one. So it comes out today. Is there anything? Okay, so you got to be on the red carpet. Did you have like any other favorite moments in the movie with the cast? Anything else that you can scoop for us? Because Kathy, we rely on you for all the good stuff. What were you wearing?
You've got to see the movie. Everything's out. Even on my site, I've got the interview with Linda that we did, the one-on-one.
Oh, good.
And so, everything. You guys have to see this movie. Not only will it get you in the Christmas mood, it'll just make you stop and just enjoy everything. Enjoy life. Enjoy the little things.
Oh, my goodness. And so as far as age goes, I know that John Cena, famous wrestler, all the kids love him, and there are little kids in the film. But what would you recommend to other parents as far as bringing our kids to the movies with us on this one?
Listen, Preston's 4, and so I took him, and he was fine with it. And the only reason he fell asleep was because it was around 8:15, and that's past his bedtime. So he just fell asleep in my. But that movie, it's hilarious.
It's rated.
Every child that is at an understanding age of the holidays will get it because there's snow. I mean, it's a great movie.
Okay, and it is rated PG-13, but of course that's and that's your discretion as a parent. It's up to you. I know my son, he's only 5, but he loves to watch these YouTubers, the Onyx Kids on YouTube, and so at the beginning of like almost every single video. And we're real, like, we're on top of everything he's watching. But the Daddy's Home 2 trailer plays like every 5 seconds. I hear it. He comes in, he's like, Mom, you got to watch it. It's so funny. Like, he loves the trailer. It's like a show in and of itself.
There's probably, there's a couple of issues that as moms, Alessandro is a little. I'll share this. I'll give this away.
Yeah, please.
I interviewed the little girl who played the daughter.
Okay, spoiler alert.
There's an issue where. Wait or tell you.
Yes, tell us. Spoiler alert coming now from Kathy.
So Alessandro, as a mom in the movie, she allowed her daughter to drink, and she's underage, obviously.
Whoa.
And so, and she was kind of like, okay, she was very laid back about it, that she found out her daughter was drinking. There was a spiced eggnog. And I think that's one of the reasons it might be PG-13. But then again, it goes back to, if you watch the whole movie, you'll understand the parenting styles, and you'll understand that it's
making
different.
A point.
Not that I approve it. Don't get me wrong. I do not approve it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's part of the way it's written in. Into the movie. I'm taking it out of context, but if you see it, then you'll understand it and you'll be able to deal with it. But I think maybe that's one of the reasons why it might be PG-13, because there is no.
Yeah, I was like, is it nudity? Is it the language? Is it what is it?
I think it's just two. There's a couple of scenes that are like, oh, okay, but then again, it goes to parenting.
Yep.
right?
Yeah. And if you want, Kathy is really our go-to expert on parenting when it comes to co-parenting. That's why she has BelAirMommy.com. That's where it came from, is to really help moms and talk about it. And I think that this movie is a great segue to that.
And it's a great segue to that, because my article that's going to come out this week is about parenting styles. And whomever your new partner is, you can't compare them with your old partner. Because everyone has a different type of parenting style. What's good for one parent might not be good for the other, and you can't judge someone for that.
I love it,
you
Kathy.
know, and they address that, which I love. But I'll tell you what, this is the first time I've seen a healthy co-parenting relationship in Hollywood portrayed on the big screen, and I'm so grateful that Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell took the time, and Paramount Studios took the time and made something like this, because it's out there. It needs to be out there.
Yay. I love that. Kathy Copcutt, BelAirMommy.com. That's MOMMIE. And check it out. This is co-parenting. Unlike the unforgettable film that Kathy and I reviewed, which is the opposite co-parenting. Still a good one. Still should check that out on both of our websites. Yes, because that was a fun one too. But it is all about Daddy's Home 2 this week. It comes out today. So you want to go see it bright and early. Make sure you see it this weekend. Those opening numbers are always important for the studios too. So it always makes, and Will Ferrell's a producer. He seems like the most hilarious, nice guy. So I'm definitely down to check out his films anytime. And it just sounds like it will be a blast. Kathy, I love your videos and your reviews. They're all up on our website. And I can't wait to talk to you again next week and see what we have next.
I love you. I'll talk to you later. Have a good
my
day.
love.
Bye, guys.
Bye. You too. Bye-bye. Yay! That's our applause, you guys. We have new applause here. Thanks, producer Cody. It's the Mom Show. Coming up next, we have your way to get into the holidays now with giving back. Used dancing shoes. How can we get them to the kids who need them? Well, that's what Becca Duberman and Heather Lopez from Bloggingmamas.com has put together for us in conjunction with the movie Leap. There is a Hollywood charity event that you want to know about and how you can get involved as a mom. That's next on your hometown station, KHTS.
The best live theater can be found right here in the Santa Clarita Valley. The Canyon Theater Guild has been entertaining audiences for decades with top-quality musicals and plays. Located in Old Town Newhall, the CTG also offers workshops for the young actor in your family. For more information, call the box office at 799-2702 or go to canyontheater.org. Come on! Here's a new holiday party idea. Presto Pasta Catering. Home or business, 10 or 500. Real Italian with really fresh ingredients. Let Presto Pasta cater your holiday party. See the catering menu at prestopasta.com. What's the perfect stocking stuffer? Presto Pasta gift cards. Get yours at Presto Pasta Valencia in the River Oaks Shopping Center. Presto Pasta. Real Italian. Presto. Especially during the holidays.
Drug and alcohol use can lead to troubles at school or work, relationship problems, financial or legal difficulties, medical and psychiatric issues. I'm Bob Sheritz, the host of the Way Out Recovery Hour, airing every Monday at noon. The Way Out Recovery Hour features prominent guests and organizations discussing the epidemic of drugs and alcohol in our valley. Don't miss the Way Out Recovery Hour every Monday at noon. Asking for help is the first step. There is the way out.
Santa Clarita Philharmonic has begun its season of free concerts. The SCP is a non-profit community-based volunteer symphony orchestra comprised of local musicians from throughout the Santa Clarita Valley who are dedicated to providing quality classical music for the residents of the Santa Clarita Valley. Like the Santa Clarita Philharmonic on Facebook or visit santaclaritaphilharmonic.org for more information.
Sweet, salty, tastiest, bacon and pancakiest, big yawns are okay, yummy syrups, yes way, butter pecan, blueberry, old-fashioned strawberry, never empty coffee pot, mom says it hits the spot, almonds are the fluffiest, dad tucks the scruffiest, scrambled egg, pepper shaky, orange juicy, wide awake, stuffed French toastiest, waffles with the mustiest, buttermilk is smooth and silky, tastes great, love on a plate.
IHOP, everything you love about breakfast.
Your hometown station, KHTS.
sometimes you can't do anything but Facebook. And they say that like 80% of us now, the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning is go to Facebook. Well, I don't hate on that, by the way. I think that a lot of our news and entertainment comes from social media. And so, times are changing. So that's what we do. And being live on video is fun because, hi, I can interact with you too. So you have any questions or you want to see anything different going on the show, just leave us a comment on the KHTS Facebook page. Cody's on there. He'll answer it if I don't catch ya. And, tell us what you think. Or if you want to click on any of the links we're talking about, they're right there on the KHTS Facebook page. How cool is that? Thank you so much for my local SCV moms who are tuning in. I know that we've been talking about it in our Facebook groups, all my mom bloggers and influencers. I really, really appreciate it. I just want to let you know that. We've got something great coming up for the holidays. Now, charity is on the top of my list when it comes to holiday season. My kids know that. We've been very involved with the Make-A-Wish Foundation every year, the DSLA every year. And I want you to know about something that I think is really interesting. It came to my attention through some blogger friends. Bloggingmamas.com is run by Heather Lopez, who's an influencer, a blogger, and brought together this concept of the Hollywood movie Leap with a charity to get shoes to dancers who need them, used shoes. And then this all got led by a wonderful woman, Becca Duberman. So it's about how you can be involved, how you can do something different or something new, the magic of Hollywood movies and the magic of the season all in one. So on the phone with me right now, calling in for us, she's got this super busy schedule. I had to cancel a bunch of trips to Disneyland and everything, but she's on the phone with us to talk about this because this is a priority for her. It's Heather Lopez. How are you, Heather?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, good. Uh-oh, are you sick? What's going on here?
No. I was sick, but I'm getting over it. So
do you know everybody at my house has been sick? I actually need to cough right now, and my studio doesn't have a cough button, so I don't even know what to do. Normally, I have a button I could just push and be like, but I don't have one, so there's me. Both of my kids are sick, and my husband came home from work sick. So basically, something must be going around, happening to all of us right now. But we'll get through it because, the holidays wouldn't be the same if we didn't all catch a really awesome cold, right? Yeah. We're all going to be on our way over to the Coffee Bean for the medicine ball. If you guys don't know how to order off the menu at your favorite coffee place, I will help you. There are all kinds of drink remedies happening that I'll clue you into. Going to help a mother out there. So Heather Lopez and Becca is holding on the line, Becca Duberman. So we want to go ahead and take her, Cody, as soon as we can. But so we've got Heather to talk about Footloose. There's an event coming up on November 16th, thanks to Lionsgate and Footloose. You can find out more if you go onto any of your social media outlets and follow hashtag Leap Movie or hashtag Leap for Footloose. Now, Heather, I know you're a blogger and an influencer at bloggingmamas.com is your place, but this is something a little bit different, and I would love for you to explain to us kind of what this is all about and how it all came together.
Okay, so on Bloggingmamas, we have a national network of mom bloggers all around the U.S., and we have chapters throughout the U.S. And basically, for this particular event, we're partnering with Lionsgate with the Leap movie to host an event locally in L.A., where we're going to have we're going to present the shoes that we get donated, the slightly used and new shoes that we're getting donated, and we're going to be donating them to Footloose. So we have Becca on the other line. She'll tell you a little bit more about Footloose. But basically, we started already on this kind of program. Not only do we have the local LA bloggers, but I also have about 35 other bloggers around the U.S. that posted about this and trying to get people to donate their shoes and their new shoes and so forth, so that it could be presented at this event we're doing next Thursday on the 16th in LA. And so they'll have some local bloggers there that'll be there in person, and then we'll have some bloggers around the country that are following along and have already shared about this event. And Becca, like I said, can tell you a little bit more about that, but part of also the event is that, we're announcing that the Leap movie is going to be on digital, on Blu-ray and DVD on November 21st. So they're kind of making it like a party and a presentation of the shoes at the same time.
I really love that. They're calling it they're calling it like a social good campaign when this happens in the entertainment industry. And I absolutely love that because I think that almost everything can take an angle of making things and doing good at the same time. And it, maybe it was the Tom's shoes, when that kind of came out, we were all blown away by the idea of you buy a pair of shoes and the company gives a pair of shoes. But it reminds me of that feeling of that, we're all doing business, but we can also help people. And when it comes to something as fundamental as shoes on their feet, there's no reason why anybody shouldn't be able to have that. Joining us, Becca Duberman on the line. Thanks for being here, Becca.
Thank you so much for having me today.
You're welcome. So Heather was filling us in on what Bloggingmamas was pushing out for this social good campaign, bringing Leap and Lionsgate together with Footloose to make a difference this holiday season. I'm looking forward to this fabulous event coming up on the 16th here in Hollywood. But we turn to you to ask more about Footloose. That's your baby. It's footloosemission.com is where you can find out more information on how you can get involved. Like Heather was saying, from anywhere in the country, really, from anywhere that you are, you can get involved with this nonprofit organization. Just because we're having a swanky Hollywood event here doesn't mean that you can't be involved as well. But Becca, we're lucky enough to nab her for a couple of minutes and find out more about Footloose, making dreams come true one step at a time. Becca, fill us in on what Footloose does.
Yeah, so Footloose is a nonprofit organization that donates gently used or new dance shoes to aspiring dancers around the world. And I started it in 2011 when I was just in 7th grade, and now it's taken off, and I'm in college right now, and it's been an unbelievable ride. We have donated over 6,000 pairs of shoes to over 25 different locations worldwide, and it's really has made a difference and impacted a lot of aspiring underprivileged dancers.
Now, moms, listen to this. This teenager saw a need, knew she could make a difference, didn't have a lot of resources, not an adult yet, didn't have her own job and pocketbook and Rolodex of executives to hit up. She was a kid who wanted to make a difference and created this program. And I am telling you, it is a huge program. Now, Becca, I love you and I think that you're amazing. I'm so proud of you, and your parents must be, and your family must be ridiculously proud. They raised you right, girl. They did a good job. There's an ambassador program now for Footloose. There's donations. Check out the website. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's at the footloosemission.com. Like I said, please go there. Click on how you can be a part of this nonprofit and get involved. Now, Becca, did you have a background in dance?
Yes. So I started dancing when I was just 2 years old, and I stopped taking formal dance classes my senior year of high school, so when I was 18. So I was dancing for over 16 years. So you can imagine how many pairs of dance shoes that I was going through.
Yep, moms
year.
know. Yeah, that's right. And they're expensive, and their feet grow fast.
So fast,
yes.
Especially when you're younger. And you need so many different types for different classes, and dance teachers want different colors. And so I was going through my closet one day, and I just had so many different pairs of dance shoes stuffed in the back of my closet going to waste. And they were barely used. And I was like, what can I do with them? So I decided that these could be donated to dancers less fortunate, and they can really make an impact on their lives.
And Becca, can we do that? Like, I would think, now I was an ice skater, and I was a competitive ice skater my whole life till I was about in the 7th grade. And even today, I've got so many pairs of ice skates. And I remember my mom being a single mom, when it was time to get another pair of ice skates, oh my gosh, it was a big expense for the two of us to go in there and get measured and get whatever. Is it possible for dancers to wear another dancer's shoes? Because I know that sometimes dance shoes conform to your foot, or how does that work?
Yeah, so there are definitely, there's the ballet shoes that tend to conform to your feet over time, and they're just like a thinner material, I think. But because we only donate the gently used shoes, so they're not used over time or over a few years, they're still in good condition. So so they can be used for other dancers.
Okay, so this is great. So it does work. And parents, think about this. Think about how many interests, and Becca, you may have been like this with your mom too. How many interests our kids have and then don't pursue? Like, oh, I want to do ballet. Oh, I want to do soccer. Oh, I want to do jazz. Oh, I want to do hip hop. Oh, I want to do baseball. And they literally do one season or half a season, and then they're done. So their stuff was never used. I mean, I have shin guards for my son's soccer wanting to be on the team that are still in the package because he didn't ever actually do it. So I think that the ability for you to get those unused tap shoes that your daughter never really did that much at tapping in and put them to good use is this is the perfect way to collect those. So moms, we know what that's like. And I think that there are probably a lot of, like, I was a competitor skater. Some of my ice skates, there's no way anybody wants to wear those anymore. I wore them down. But there are some shoes that I think a lot of kids will maybe have tried a little bit in and then can still be worn by another dancer. Becca, this is so cool. So now you got the help of Heather Lopez and bloggingmamas.com with these women all over the country. Websites like beyondmommying.com and like me with KristinCruz.me and the Mom Show, talking about your event that you put together with Lionsgate and the Leap movie. This is so exciting. Tell me about your events coming up on the 16th. Who's invited? Not everybody can come, I think. Sorry, guys. Not everybody can. It's a VIP list. But fill us in, Heather or Becca, whoever is going to take this one. What's going to happen on this night?
Well, I'm not going to be there, but I do have.
I know, Heather. You're so busy. So busy.
I'm in actually Orlando.
Yes.
And I actually have 2 other Disney events on the 17th.
She's going to be at Disneyland, so don't feel bad for her. She'll be at Disney World. Yes. We don't feel bad for you, Heather. But what is going to happen at this event that you helped put together?
Well, I know that on our end, the bloggers that are coming are, helping and support this. They've already posted out on their blog, and they're going to bring some shoes with them and donate them. And I know they're doing some, ballet-themed activities because of the movie. So I think they're doing stuff with tutus, and they're getting, doing gift bags, and they're doing activities with a choreographer and other things. That's kind of like a nice little party. And then I know with Becca, they're donating the shoes, and of course we want to be there and share in it and share with our audiences what's happening and how we're helping out.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but hey, I do it all the time. I think that the bloggers that are showing up are also going to get to go home with a DVD copy of the movie. I think the studio said they're going to send them home with some swag bag like that. And for me, that is it's a movie that you can watch with your kids, and that's hard to find. We were just talking to our movie reviewer in the earlier segment about which movies are 100% inspiring, beautiful film, and you can get it on Blu-ray now. It is available. It came out December 7th on Blu-ray and DVD. On demand is November 21st. So if you're an on-demand kind of family, I get it. November 21st is when you can get that. But if you are a blogger or an influencer, or a celebrity, or you work in TV or radio news media like me and some of my mommy friends, and you'd like to participate in this, don't hesitate to reach out to me directly. I give out my information all the time. I have no. You can access me anytime at Kristin Cruz on Twitter, or if it's a Facebook thing, go to KHTS or KristinCruz.the Mom Show and reach out to me, because I do have this great community of influencers and bloggers and media moms who are invited here to help make a difference, to help get the word out. That's what they need.
Yeah, and I have to make a note of this. A lot of times these bloggers are in high demand, and they actually are paid to cover events at talent. And so they're actually donating their time. They're doing these blog posts. And, like, the gift bags are kind of just our thing. Like, Lionsgate is offering this kind of a thank you gift for sharing to support the mission. But they aren't being compensated by cash. So, like, people know that this is something that people are doing because they're really just passionate about it, and they want to help out and spread the word.
Yeah,
so.
That is a good point. I mean, it is a job.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about in the last segment of the show. It is a job. It is a job. These women do get paid for the effort they put in, and so they should. A lot of bloggers hire professional photographers and have to spend a lot of time editing audio, and I mean, it's a real deal. So yeah, they do get paid to show up for these things. We do, and this is 100% a charitable event that's helping kids in need of dance shoes, you guys, moms who have dance kids, you know what this is all about. And Becca, a charity started by someone's daughter, a kid that saw a need in her own closet when she opened it up and saw all of her old dance shoes just kind of sitting there piled up and realized someone else could use them. That's how Footloose got started. That gives me goosebumps. If that doesn't move you this holiday season, I do not know what it does. You have a heart of ice. So check it out, please. I want you to, if you can't be a part of it as an influencer, you can go to footloosemission.com and donate or find out how you can be a part of this nonprofit organization. There's a blog, there's testimonials, there's ambassadors. There's more about the founder, Becca Duberman. You yourself can become an ambassador if you have a daughter or a son who's a dancer. We have a lot of great dance studios out here in Santa Clarita Valley, in Los Angeles. Ballet dancers, the just incredible performers that I've grown up with, and that so many of us parents now have kids that are in the performing arts. This might be your calling. If you were really looking for a charity that you could dive into or get your children involved in that hit home with you, this could really be it. So, and I always encourage people to find what lights them up. And if this lights you up, boom, then this is for you. Becca and Heather, I really appreciate you coming on the Mom Show to talk about it. Becca, now I know Heather's busy at Disney World running bloggingmamas.com, so she can't be at the upcoming November event for the Leap movie. But Becca, will you be there that night?
I unfortunately won't. I'm actually...
Becca! Come on.
I know.
What's going on?
I wish I could be there. It's going to be amazing. But I do have one of my Footloose ambassadors going in. She's around the age when I started Footloose, so she's about in 7th grade, and she started her own drive in LA, and she's going to show up as a representative for Footloose, and it's going to be an amazing time. So I wish I could be there, but she'll be there for us.
Now, is that something we can do, by the way? Some of us, my kids are still really young, but if for kids that are a little bit older, is that something that some of our daughters and sons could think about doing? Being an ambassador, going to a cool event like this? Are you hiring? No, I know it's a charity, but can we sign up and our kids to be ambassadors?
Yes, so you would go on my website, footloosemission.com, and go to the Become an Ambassador portion of the website. It will give you a little contact sheet to fill out, and I'll get an email, and then I will send you back an email of all the requirements to become an ambassador, which is basically just, setting up your own donation box at either a dance or a company for donors or at your dance studio. And then you're kind of distributing a flyer and marketing it yourself and keeping a tally of all the shoes that you collect. So it's pretty easy, but it's a good way to give back to the community.
It's a great way to give back. And in your own, if you're a dancer, in your art, that's part of those are your colleagues, that's your industry. So I think that's really important. And think about all of the things your kids are getting out of being involved like that. Even like it says on the website, even the confidence boost, meeting other amazing like-minded people, the benefits of doing good for others. There's so many lessons in that. I think that is a wonderful thing. So if you didn't know that this exists, now you do. The footloosemission.com. Footloosemission.com is the website. Becca Duberman, founder, philanthropist. Thank you so much for being on the Mom Show. I'm happy that I can help get the word out about your charity. I think you're fantastic, and what you're doing is just inspiring on every level. And I can't wait to see what you're going to be up to next.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Becca, you're welcome. Heather Lopez, I'm so glad that we connected. You are such great PR for good things. Heather is a go-getter, and she gets that word out. I'm telling you, she knew who to reach out to and how to make this happen. Go to bloggingmamas.com if you want to know more about that. If you've been interested in being an influencer or blogger, great place to go check that out too, by the way. And she brought us this wonderful event here in Hollywood. Heather Lopez, thanks for joining the Mom Show today.
All right, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye, ladies.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Which leads us right into our next segment, actually, as we close up the Mom Show in just a few moments. Are you thinking about becoming a blogger? Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe you're a work-at-home mom. Maybe you are just I'm doing it all mom. I get you. We all kind of really are, honestly, no matter what our work schedule is or what we're doing. I've been on both sides of the fence and everywhere in between. We're all in the same boat. But if that is something you've thought about, like, I kind of thought maybe I should start a blog. Maybe you're redecorating your house, redoing a room, building a pool, as one of my friends just did. And we all kept saying, you need to put this on the internet. People would love to watch this. How to build a pool, for goodness sakes. How to retile your kitchen. Are you kidding me? I mean, I am not crafty. I am blown away by people who do stuff like that. You have a talent. You have a story. Have you thought about how you want to put that to use as a mom? Maybe a digital influencer on Instagram. You've seen those accounts that we follow with the cute kids' outfits and the pretty pictures of the family at some resort that's sponsored and paid for by an advertiser. I know it's a legit business now. Maybe you're thinking about direct sales. There are so many companies to choose from. Maybe you're thinking about going back into the workforce, going back to school, revamping yourself, recreating yourself, full-on makeover. We're talking about all of that on the Mom Show too. I've realized how important that is to so many moms who've reached out to me on Facebook about what I can do to really help them, for this show to be entertaining, hopefully, I hope you're laughing, and also provide a service to bring our community together and help us all get to that next level of whatever it is, of being the better parent or being the more active, fit human, healthy human, or getting to the next level of our career and our money, making our income, and then what to do with it once we have it. Those kinds of things. If we can all help each other get to the next level, we all have such great skills. We all have our own unique personal ways of handling things that we can share with each other. Then, hey, this show is what it's meant to be. It's worth it. So, and hey, it's free on Facebook. Come on, you guys. So go to the KHTS Facebook page. Please watch live. And then at 12:20 a.m., of course, we are live on your dial. So easy, from 12 to 1 every Thursday here at the Hometown Station. I'm Kristin Cruz, and coming up next, I will describe to you a few of our upcoming guests who would like to talk to you about your mom career, your mompreneuing career as a mompreneur, and how to monetize your mom life. That's next on KHTS 1220.
The City of Santa Clarita invites residents to a celebration of life for former Mayor Joanne Darcy. The event will be on Sunday, November 12th, 2 p.m. at the Newhall Family Theater at Newhall Elementary School. Joanne was one of the founding members of our proud City of Santa Clarita. She will be fondly remembered as a pivotal member of the City Formation Committee, a former councilwoman, four-time mayor, and someone who made so many vital contributions to the City of Santa Clarita.
When it's time to improve your game, it's time for Roger Dunn. Roger Dunn Golf Shops have all the top brands with professional assistants who will actually guide you with helpful advice. They've got it all. The brand names, the apparel, accessories, clubs, training equipment, videos, GPS rangefinders. It's the one store to find the perfect gift for your golfing enthusiast. Roger Dunn is the only Santa Clarita store where you can trade up your equipment. Improve your game. Roger Dunn on Main Street in Old Town Newhall.
Drugs or alcohol abuse can tear a family apart. In Santa Clarita, just like everywhere else, it's an epidemic. The Way Out Recovery is here to help. Call them now at 296-4444 or visit them on the web at thewayoutrocoveryscv.com. The Way Out offers outpatient treatment for adolescents, adults, and family members. The Way Out is compassionate, caring, professional, and confidential. You and your family don't have to suffer any longer. Call the Way Out Recovery now, 296-4444, or visit thewayoutrocoveryscv.com and make an appointment. Asking for help is the first step.
Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime? And in Santa Clarita, our community supports its own domestic violence center with a shelter home, 24-hour crisis hotline, and bilingual counseling programs. If you or someone you know needs help, we're here. The 24-hour crisis hotline number is 259-HELP. For more information, go to dvcsantaclarita.com. Because no one should tolerate domestic violence. 259-HELP.
Something big is coming to Castaic.
Is it a dinosaur, Bob?
No, Blanche.
Is it the 2020 Olympics?
No.
I know. We're finally hosting the World Cup.
No, silly. They're building Castaic Hi.
Bob, no way.
way. Go visit CastaicHiProject.com. You'll get all the latest details.
What's that web address again, Bob?
CastaicHiProject.com.
Again?
CastaicHiProject.com.
Bigger than a dinosaur?
That's right. CastaicHiProject.com.
Hometown. Your hometown station.
I just like the variety of music.
KHTS.
Great programming for parents like the Mom Show every Thursday, 12 to 1. And then Alex Urbina tomorrow, 12 to 1 on Fridays to wrap up your week. I mean, lunch hour is taken care of. If you can just get through the week, just get to Thursday. Then me and then Alex will help you get to the weekend. We'll just hand you off to each other. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're in Saturday and life is good. I mean, you have to wake up a little bit early for gymnastics or, soccer or something like that. But hey, for the most part, we've made it. Hallelujah. I'm Kristin Cruz here on the Mom Show and wrapping up this great day that we've had on the air with you. Thanks so much for being on Facebook Live with us. By the way, next week, if Periscope is your thing, we're going to try to actually do that for you. If you're a Twitter person like me, I absolutely love Twitter, you guys. I do. And if you do and you can't find anyone who shares in that passion, I'm now your new BFF because I am a Twitter person. I absolutely love reading things. But visual is key. So Facebook Live is how we have the video, and it's also up on YouTube. And you can see all the videos that we talk about throughout the show, like Kathy Copcutt being on the red carpet at Daddy's Home 2. She was just there. That's going to be up on the hometownstation.com. Just go to the podcast page or the Mom Show page, and you will see it there. So coming up, I've lined up a few guests for you that by special request from our listeners and from Mom Show members who really want to know what they can do to take their mom life to the next step and make some money at it. Let's just be honest. Because we are so skilled as women, and then we have kids, and we take on a whole nother new set of skills. Some of them we never knew we had. I mean, mom strength, like mama bear strength, that kind of thing. Like, that's for real. Like, if we had to lift a car, we would do it. Like, these things that happen to us, I never, ever, oh my gosh, ever thought I could tolerate the amount of poop I've had in my life as a mom. And here I am, picking it up like it ain't no thing. So we've developed all of these new skill sets, and I think it's important to know that, to recognize it, to pat ourselves on the back, and take some of it and maybe make some money off of it. Mom life is busy. It's all-encompassing. It's crazy. But we each have the things that we do best. And that is why I put together personally for me, and that's why I started writing about the Momtourage, is because I wanted to research and look for the people that I felt were the best in each area that I needed help with as a mom. The pediatrician, Dr. Harvey Karp, and the happiest baby on the block, who really is great at sleep. The nutritionist pediatrician, like my friend Dr. Tanya, who wrote a book about what to feed your baby. That's the title of it. It's for picky eaters, and I needed that. So there are different, hair, fitness, food, makeup. I mean, seriously, if we have our own Momtourage of experts around us, we're like Oprah and her team of specialists. We have our own Nate Berkus and our own, Dr. Phil's handling our lives. What could be better than that? And luckily for me, having worked in the entertainment industry, I've been exposed to so many of these people through my work that I have been able to sit down with Dr. Oz, and I have been able to sit down with Joe the Super Nanny and to ask them those questions that I had on my mind. Chris Isaac's even given me parenting advice. So I want to share that with you because I think I've been fortunate enough to talk with some of the best of the best. And coming up, we've got ways to monetize your mommyhood, basically. I have a mom who has just reached out to me and has a tech startup. She's launched it herself, you guys. She's decided as a mom she saw some needs not being met in our mom lives and is starting a tech company. We need to hear about how she's doing that. I have another mom, SoCal mom, who started an app. She, again, saw a need with her and her circle of girlfriends and thought, has she ever started an app before? No. hardly know. But she said, this needs to be available to moms and it needs to be on our phones. And I'm going to be the one to do it. And she actually created her own app. I have another mom who is in direct sales. Now, I don't know if you've ever thought about doing direct sales. I think a lot of moms have. I mean, it started with Tupperware, right? Like 50 years ago. And now it's gotten so sophisticated and so interesting. And there's so many things to choose from. But we've all probably been invited to one of those parties. I mean, you've gotten those emails, right? That says, come over and shop for jewelry and drink some wine. And okay, it's a sales party. They want you to buy some jewelry. And what's that all about? How could you do that? Are you interested in it? And it came to me when I was at Valencia Medical Center at their grand opening party. There's video on the KHTS Facebook page of that too. And I have it pinned to my Facebook page. You should check it out. And there were a couple of women there because they treat the whole mom at Valencia Medical Center, right? So there were a couple of women there who had stations that were teaching me different things about purified water and acupuncture and meditation, things like that. I was so interested, and they were doing kind of demonstrations, and I thought, gosh, I wonder if more moms who are doing direct sales, who have these things to sell, could talk to us about how you do that. How do you learn all these demonstrations? Does it work? Are you making money? How are you doing this? Should I do it? So we are going to have a direct sales expert on next week, actually, who has her own company, is running it quite successfully, and we'll let you know how she got to quit one of her other jobs and start doing this as one of her main sources of income. That is good stuff. Also, please check out onthemomshow.com on my website. I am going to have a page about some of these deals from guests who have offered us, like the archive deal from my friend Jed, who started that app company to store your child's artwork digitally. He was offering Mom Show listeners a discount of 10 or 15% off. It was really good. Video Baby Books is doing the same thing. I've got some babysitting help coming up for you too. So just by tuning into KHTS and listening to this show every week, checking us out on Facebook, we want you to have access to some of these cool little things that I come across that want to be part of the show, and I want to pass them on to you. So great things to come. And I promise you, this is my year of the mommy makeover. I've got my hip weight knot thing happening, my skin masks happening, and I'm going to share it all with you. I've got some other moms on YouTube who are going to help me out with that, who are actually professionals at doing this kind of thing. So I'm not a YouTube mom, but apparently I'm going to start. So you'll be seeing more of that here too. It's all happening for moms every week at KHTS. They totally get us, you guys, and I'm so glad I get to be here with you each week. Again, I'm Kristin Cruz. We're live 12 to 1 every Thursday. Please check me out on Facebook or the KHTS Facebook page. At Kristin Cruz is my Twitter account. My handle on Instagram is at Kristin Cruz. So I've got a great picture up there right now that you need to check out. Tonight we're doing more unboxing of some of the swag I got at Valencia Medical Center from Gerard Cosmetics, and some of the other goodies that I got at some of the parties I went to. Every Thursday after the show, we do an unboxing, so make sure you follow me there. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful long weekend. Happy holiday weekend. As you enjoy it with your friends and family, please be safe, and I'll see you back here on Thursday for another Mom Show on the hometown station, KHTS.